Hey guys, Neely here, coming in for a check-in. I had wanted to come on Sunday, which was a week after my fuel cycle, to give you a weigh-in report for 1 week after finishing the fuel cycle. But life is just busy and crazy, and I haven't been able to get on till now. So I wanted to give you that weigh-in report from Sunday, but then also tell you that I was down even more this morning, so that was very exciting. So I'll do the weight loss report now. On Sunday, 1 week after the fuel cycle, I ended my fuel cycle at 157.2, and 1 week later I weighed in and I was 157. So that means I was down 0.2 for the week after the fuel cycle, where I went back to freestyling and was eating a lot more freely of whatever, type of meal that I wanted, whatever time I wanted within 3 hours, So that was very exciting. I was, you always wonder once you finish like a weight loss jump start or whatever 3 week detox, that kind of thing. You always wonder if you're just going to gain the weight back as soon as you finish, and I was very happy that I maintained my over 6 pound weight loss and then was down 0.2 in the week after. So that was very exciting. And then I felt skinny this morning, so I weighed myself again this morning and I was actually at 154.8, which is down 2.2 pounds since Sunday. So in the last 2 days I was down 2.2 pounds. So that was exciting. I also saw my body fat percentage was at 27.8, which is 0.1 lower than the lowest I've seen for a long time. So a new low on my body fat percentage, which was very exciting. So I have to say I am very happy with the fuel cycle now that it's been about a week and a half since I finished. I don't feel hormonally whacked out. I have maintained my weight loss very easily with just sticking to regular THM freestyling, and I've actually lost a little bit more. So very, very happy. I have been toying around with trying to do a little bit more structured meal types, kind of like on the fuel cycle, but not quite as extreme, just because the fuel cycle did really work really well for me, and just freestyling before that, I had just maintained my weight for a little over a month. So if I see my weight, just staying the same for a long time again, I may, instead of jumping in and doing another fuel cycle, even though I would do that, but try something a little less extreme just in my everyday life. I was thinking about doing maybe like a mini fuel cycle, which would be 2 days of S, not necessarily deep S, don't even need it to go that extreme, I think, just 2 S days, and then 1 fuel pull day and 1 E day. The fuel cycle is 3 deep S days, 2 fuel pull days, and 2 E days. And so that is just kind of a lot just for normal life, to do 2 back-to-back fuel pull days and 2 back-to-back E days. It's just a lot to do. So just trying to incorporate the same principle, but just not quite as extreme into my everyday life. I'm thinking about doing the 2S, 1 fuel pull, 1 E, but I haven't decided that for sure. I'm not wanting to go too extreme. I don't want to get into any diet insanity like I've been in the past. I just kind of want to go with the flow, and if there's easy changes that I can make that will help, jumpstart my weight loss or help it keep going, I'll try it out. But I'm not doing anything super strictly. If I feel like doing it, I'll do it. If I don't feel like doing it, I won't do it. I'm doing really well on freestyling. I've been trying to lean more towards deep S in my S meals rather than what is called heavy S, which is very confusing because those 2 words don't mean a whole lot in and of themselves, so you really have to know the lingo to understand what I mean when I say deep S or heavy S or light S or whatever, or regular S. So complicated. But deep S just means basics, meat, fat, and veggies, focusing on leafy green vegetables, so it's very low carb, very paleo-ish, Just going back to the basics, not a lot of low carb products and stuff like that. It's just basically think meat, veggies, and fat, healthy fat, oils. No nuts, no dairy, no like avocados, olives, stuff like that, that may be good for S meals, but they have carbs with them as well. So it's just trying to, like, a really low carb basic S meal is what deep S is. Heavy S is, it's still, you know, meat and veggies and oils, but also including fats from dairy, fats from avocados and olives, and nuts. So that would be heavy S. So I'm leaning more towards the deep S and staying away from the heavy S as much as I can. I'm just, you know, focusing on the deep S foods first, and then filling in any, you know, areas that I feel like I need a little extra with a little bit of nuts or a little bit of, you know, yogurt or whatever. Usually it works out really well for me to do a S breakfast, an E lunch, and then an S dinner. So I have been doing that. I feel good about doing full S days now. Before I couldn't do that because my body was so carb deprived that I couldn't even make it through a whole day with just doing S meals. But now I feel like I'm balanced out, so I am throwing in some more just full S days, and again leaning towards the deep S. And then yeah, I haven't done any full E days or full fuel pull days. Those aren't quite as easy for me, and I just don't really want to spend the effort and the energy to do it. So I'm just doing few S days and then a few days where it's alternating S and E, and then fuel pull snacks whenever it kind of works out. So that's what my freestyling is looking like right now, and just toying with ideas, trying to keep it simple and see what happens. So that is my weigh-in for today. I will just say down 0.2 for last week, and then this coming Sunday I'll try to check in with another weigh-in report, so the extra that I saw on the scale today hopefully will end up in next Sunday's weigh-in. So that's it for me. I will check in again sometime soon. I really do want to do some more recipe videos and reviews of different things, but I have been super busy with, you know, homeschooling and life. So I will do that as I have time. But yeah, I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.